Hello and welcome to the assembly guide for a little occasion album, and this is the album from the written guide, and I will just show how to assemble if there are anything that's unclear in the guide. I've already cut and scored the cardstock. So this is the pages, one of the pages inside, and just preparing them. And at the short side, we're going to make a pocket. So the short piece. Oops. And I already applied adhesive tape, double-sided tape, because then it will be a bit faster to make this week. I'm aligning for this side, and then I hope it fits in the other side, but we will see. And then, well, it's a little off, so just trim it down with the scissors. That was the pages, then the cover, and I scored all the lines, and I fold them, and I just have to make some trims right here. I trim off in a 45-degree angle at all four corners. And then in the middle here, I make a notch in. And I have to remove some of the material, because else it will be bulky when the album closes. So and the last two. Okay. And then put it down. There's nothing difficult in this, it's just fold and adhere. When I first made the folds, I used a bone folder, and maybe some of the edges just need a little burnish, like that. Now I think I'm fast for you, but normally just take one side at a time. So you don't stick yourself to the cover. So there's a nice edge right here, and there's the hinge. I cut it, I scored it, and at the front side I applied tape at all four of the half-inch lanes, and at the back side I applied tape to one of when there's 2 lanes of half-inch, one of them gets the tape, and then when we're making 2 hinges, it's 2 times. So I just want to make the folds before I start to adhere. In between the 2 lines here, we're folding one way, and the rest of the folds are going the other way. Okay, all the folds. Oops, and I just have to try them once. Yes. And the other one. And then I have this piece for the back for strengthening it, and it will be mounted like this. And this exact album is made in the metric, well, after the metrics measurements, and because there is a tiny difference between the measurements in inches and metrics. Well, if you had really good eyes, you may notice there. Well, this one is actually a bit narrower in the back than the album in inch, and I can see there's something a little bit off for me, but it was just to strengthen the spine, because it's so thin cut stuff for the back. I thought it needs some reinforcement. And then just exercise your hinges. It's the best time before you get the pages attached. And then we have to attach the hinge to the cover. And I'm not an expert in mounting will just take all the backing off. So I use this little trick to give me a little more time and a little more room for adjustment. You have to center the top down and between the lines here, and it's a little difficult to see, but you have a score line here, and you can line them up with the two score lines from the cover, and I'm not centered from top to bottom, so like this. And then, yeah, oops, and it ran from me. Don't push too hard before you have removed the tape backing from the other side. And then you're allowed to push down the hinge to the cover. And then I forgot to apply tape on this side, so I'm using wet glue right now. And then it has to dry. This time I used wet glue, and then it's rather easy to get the fold at the back. But if you used tape and you're having trouble, it could be a help trying just, well, I tried the other side, just work it your hand in and keep the spine down, and then get it to the opposite position, so you're sure your album will be able to close. Yes. And when you use wet glue, so then please wait it for the glue to dry. And then we have to just try the pages, how they fit to the hinges. Looks fine. And the other side. And you decide how to mount the pages. I've become fond of this one, where you have the two pockets in the center. Just try to show you this one, where you got a double page and a pocket and double page and a pocket. So it's up to you. There are several ways to combine it, but the pocket have to fit the hinge one way or the other, and then you can mount it. Again, I use this method. If you're feeling for it, you just remove all of the backside of the tape and mount your page. Oh, I think I will make this one like the one I just showed you. And you can just have a look. It looks fine. And the other side, like this. Yes. And you can just eyeball it and align it with the other page. And it just jumped for me, but still time to save it. And oops, the last piece of tape backing. And then your album is assembled. That's it. And then you need to, well, you probably want to decorate your album, and then you find some pretty papers, DSP or solids. I think I will try with this one. This pattern paper measures, I have to calculate, 4.5 times 6.5 inch, and I don't have the numbers in metrics right here, but they're available in the guide. And in this one, oh, the pockets are empty here too. I just want to show you and that will be extra pages. You can see this one is fitting well in the pocket. Sometimes when if you keep the corners, it can be a little difficult to get them in the pocket. Well, not this one, I can see. But have fun, and thank you for watching.